Hey guys and girls, I have got a new toy to play with, look at. I'm going to look at it along with you. I've not seen this. This is a Livewell adapter. Some friends of mine down in Dallas sent this to me. Go for Outdoors, goforoutdoors.com. I'll let you learn about it. They've got a QR code here. I don't know much about those QR codes, but I think you could scan that QR code. It says for the video about installing, putting it in. So we're going to open this box. They sent me two boxes. One little box, which I opened just to see what was in it, and a big box. Now, the big box on the side said something about the Ultimate Livewell Kit. And what this is, as I understand it, and we're going to open it up and look at it. You're going to get to look at it with me, but we're going to open it up and look at it. But what this is, as I understand it, is a kit where you can turn a bucket. I've got a bucket here. This one particular bucket I got from Harbor Freight. I get them from Lowe's, Home Depot, anywhere that's got buckets. Bass Pro Shop, got a lot of Bass Pro Shop buckets. But you can convert a bucket into a live well. You can convert a hard ice chest into a live well. And I immediately thought about kayaks because, you know, I love to kayak fish. I thought about things like little water scamps and buster boats and things like that. And then, of course, fishing off the bank. I've done a lot of fishing off the bank all my life. I've got incredibly great bass boats to fish out of now, but I still fish from the bank a lot. If you fish from the bank, off of piers, saltwater fishing, off of docks, and you have live bait of any kind, minnows or shiners if you're down in Florida, and you don't have a live well system, bait is very, very expensive nowadays. So this kind of caught my eye and it intrigued me, and I thought I'd look at it. I don't know what the product's going to look like. We'll get in there and look at it, but I'm going to tell you what, the box is a killer box. They've done a great design work on this. This company, I didn't have to cut into that. This company is located out of Dallas, Texas, which is just right down the road from the ranch. We may not get it out of the box. I don't know, guys. This thing is really packaged well. All right, first thing we get is instructions. And so what we'll do exactly like most men. We'll just throw the instructions aside. Like all men, not most. And we'll see about getting into this. And I'm just, get my knife open. Open that, open that. All right, see what we got here. I'll guarantee you one thing, their packaging is great. Oh, that's the way you do it. You open it up, and everything is right there. And here's what we have. Now, this particular Livewell adapter does not have the pump with it. I noticed looking at the side of it, it says right here that for better performance, use with a Gopher water and air pump, which they make also. And that probably will be in that Ultimate Livewell Kit, is my guess. I'm just guessing that. But so we're looking here, and what we see here, we've got the adapter. We've got the drill bit to be able to drill a hole in our bucket. And I'm not going to go ahead and do all this right now on this video. I just want to show you how it works. Okay. There's the drill bit. There's a drill bit to use to drill a hole that where this will fit in. That's exactly what that is there. And here's what I think that you do on it. I'm going to go ahead and take this out too. I'm going to put all this back together and put it back in the box when I get through with it so I won't lose it. Because I'm going to rig one of these up. That's probably a template there to make sure you do everything correctly. There's the hose that goes through. This hose looks like it probably sticks on there and fits down to probably there. That's why guys don't look at instructions. I'm not saying not to look at instructions, guys. I'm just telling you that's just the way it works. And that will go through there, and then this will go through, and obviously this is going to fit onto there. One end or the other, I don't know where. It's probably going to fit on that end right there. This is going to go through and probably meet an adapter over here somewhere. I don't know. And you got this to put probably on this to keep you from leaking. And if you got your, this kit right here is for people who probably have their own aerator pump or have a bubbler or something that they put in with their minnows. And this is where you can transfer fresh water in and out. And this actually, I'll get my Harbor Freight bucket up here. You got the bucket up here, and what you're going to do, this is going to go through. You're going to drill a hole in here, and then this is going to go through. You'll do the exact same thing with a hard ice chest. The ice chest is going to be a great thing, but if you fish off the bank, you can carry your bucket of minnows down there. Usually you buy minnows nowadays. They come in a little plastic bag, and they squirt a little air in there so they'll stay alive till you get to the lake. You put them down in your live well. You put this in here. You got your system. This obviously will stick. You've got a suction cup going to stick inside your bucket like such and go down and meet here. And then you're going to have the hose on the other end where the water will go out. So that's the way the situation's going to work right there. That's going to fasten on here somewhere, and that's exactly the way it's going to work. This is going to be through the bucket. I'm not sure which is which. Probably need to look at the directions on that. Probably like this right here. And there you go. That's where you fix it up. All right, now that's the regular Livewell adapter kit. Go for a Livewell adapter kit. By the way, I'm going to put all this, I'm going to lay this down right here together because I want to open that other box and look at it as well. I'm going to put some of this stuff back in a bag where I won't lose it. Obviously, in installing it, it's even got the Allen wrenches with it and everything. Put that back in there. I'm going to take that apart, put that back in there, because I want all this stuff back in this box so I can rig this thing up right. Got my Allen wrench in there, throw that in there. All right, so that is the Livewell adapter kit right there. That's the template to drill your hole in there. So you've got all of the above. I don't know what that is. It's probably unimportant, but I'm going to put that back in the box anyway. All right, so I'm going to box that back up. And I want to open that big box because I haven't looked in that big box. I'd already looked in this and kind of got a little bit of an idea of how this fits. But if you fish off the bank, if you fish out of a kayak, if you fish anywhere, you want to keep your bait live. And I'm going to tell you what, live bait has got tremendously expensive. Now, I did talk to these people, and I told them, I said, if I'm going to show this to my folks and show them a great way to be able to keep their live bait alive and make a live well, and you might have a boat that doesn't have a live well in it also. You may have a ski boat or a pontoon boat or something you fish out of. Most pontoon boats have live wells, but you may have a boat that you fish out of occasionally that doesn't have a live well. You can make a live well out of a hard ice chest, or you can make a live well out of a bucket. Now, a bucket, I would think you want to make a live well out of that. Not a live well, but a bait well, something to carry your bait in. You open a box, and what do you get? You get another box. All right, we're going to look at the package, which is what I did on the other one, and see what we got here. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I dig this. I talked to them, by the way, and we're going to put a discount code on here. You can use the discount code Jimmy. Remember that? Jimmy, as in Jimmy Houston Outdoors. And Jimmy, use the discount code Jimmy. I have no idea what these sell for. I don't have a clue. But the Ultimate Livewell Kit, and we're going to open this up and see what all is in it. I think it will have everything that we've already looked at, and it will also have the pump with it. It'll have the pump, so it'll pump water from the water that you're fishing. And first thing I thought about was kayaks, because I love to kayak fish. If you'd take a hard ice box like I've got right here, put this down in the bucket and get it out of my way. A hard ice box like I've got right here. This is an Orion. You make this Orion. I got this Orion really to carry this size right here to carry in a kayak, because it's not very big. I can sit in a kayak, but you can actually use one of these for a live well system. So if you want to go fishing in a kayak, I know the kayak tournament guys, they measure fish and turn them back. There will probably eventually be kayak tournaments where you actually keep fish and you weigh in 5 fish like you do in a regular bass tournament. But if you want to keep a few fish to eat, you want to keep them alive, this is a great way to do it, is using an Ultimate Livewell Kit and adapting a hard ice chest like this one right here. We're going to adapt that with this kit. All right, now I'm thinking that we're going to look at the exact same thing we looked at. Don't know that for a fact, but I'm kind of betting I can figure out how to get in this puppy. They package everything now, which kind of difficult to get into it. I'll get this opened up. Oh, they're looking pretty good. Okay, again, a manual telling you how to do everything. We'll do like we did with the other. We'll lay it aside. You know, they got to have engineers figure out packaging nowadays, because how in the world you figure out, I'll put that knife down before I cut myself, to get into all this stuff. Okay, what we have, oh, okay. This is a good deal. All right, we have some clamps here where you can clamp this onto your battery. We have in here also a hose, quite a bit of hose, that will run from your air pump. I know. Let's just take this out of this stuff. We'll put her all back. Let's open this up and see what all we got in here. It looks like you got most everything you're going to need in this bag right here. Let's see what we got. All right, again, we've got the drill, the template drill, and the template to be able to drill a hole in this where we can put this in. We got our hose, and again, this has got quite a bit of hose. And one reason that you have a lot of hose, I think, is to be able, if you're fishing off a pier where you're quite a ways off of the water, where you need to drop down your pump down into the water to get, like if you're fishing salt water, fresh water, either one. You got some good heavy-duty battery clips and quite a bit of wire there that can hook up to your battery. A little screw fell out of there. I don't know where that come out of, but I'm going to put all this back together. And again, it looks like you got a template there, and you got a rubber O-ring. You got a hose clamp, 2 or 3 hose clamps in there to be able to clamp things together. And wow, look at this. This is amazing. This is not true. This is a well-built piece of equipment right here. Well, it says ultimate. Ultimate means it's got to be the very best, don't it? The box is not much count anymore. Well, you're not going to leave it in the box anyway. Oh, my goodness. This is great. Look at this. Oh, looky here. Here's what else I found. I was talking about, look at how much hose there is right here. Talking about, oh, that's the batteries that run it. That's the batteries. That's not a hose. That's the batteries that runs it. Oh, here's the hose inside here. Oh, it's got its own little storage deal. There's something else in here. You got to be careful not to throw anything away. Oh, all right. This is the stuff that was in the other kit over here. This is our where we go through the side of this to be able to pump the water in. We're going to run the water out over here where it comes out, where you drain your pump anyway. Got all of that. We put it on one side there where you're pumping water into it, and you're pumping water in. Okay, I want to make sure I don't throw anything away. Let me check that real carefully. This is what I call a pump. Man, oh man, oh man. You're down there saltwater fishing, and you're paying $20, $30, $40, $50 a dozen for bait. You're not going to have to worry about losing the bait with this. This is an incredible pump. This is an incredible pump. And this pump, this is different than the pump that's on the picture, so this is actually a different pump. This is not, I don't think this is the same pump. That looks like it's a little bit big. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'd have to check on our website and see about that. But that's an incredible pump right there. And you can see, now again, this is going to attach to your deal that goes in here, putting fresh water, cool water, aerated water, salt water, fresh water, whichever you're using, into your hard ice chest. And then you got this pump system over here. It's got various modes on it. I mean, this is a fancy pump system. And here's the deal. Look at your hoses here. Look how long it is. It's like, I don't know how long, probably 10, 15, 20 foot, I imagine, that will allow you to drop this off of a pier, go down quite a bit if you're a long way from the water. Just like on my pier right now here at the ranch, I'm about 5 or 6 foot from the water. Now, normally I'm only about a couple foot, but the lake is that low. So, and this then mounts on the side of your ice chest, like such. And you got your pump on there, you got your hose that you can wind up here so you can use in various places, and you can convert any hard ice chest. And this is a small one, I'd use in a kayak. But if you're out there saltwater fishing, you might have a big ice chest that you want to use. It's perfect for that. You mount it on there, and that ice chest then becomes a great live well system, the ultimate live well system, just like it said on the box. And that is an amazing pump system right there. An amazing system, really, modern electronics. I don't know what everything does here. I won't mess with that. It looks like they've got fill where you fill it up, recirculate, and they got low and high on there. Light system to tell you what are you switch from mode to mode with this right here. It comes with lithium-ion batteries. That's what we've got over here. So it's batteries included. Lithium-ion rechargeable batteries. And it looks to me like you charge it with just a simple USB cord where you hook it up and charge your batteries. So I won't take everything out of the package there, but this system works exactly like the Livewell system, except it's got the pump with it, and it's got the extra line and where you can fish and make it to a hard ice chest. So you can take any hard ice chest, and turn it into the ultimate Livewell system. So that's a killer deal. Discount, go to Ultimate. What was this? Gopher, G-O-F-R, Gopher, G-O-F-R, GopherOutdoors.com, and you can learn about it. They've also got a QR code on there that you can scan, watch a video, and see how to install it, how it's used. But if you use a promo code Jimmy, remember that promo code Jimmy, they'll give you a 20% discount. So those of you that use live bait, saltwater, freshwater, kayak fishing, canoe fishing, anywhere where you want to rig your ice chest up and have a great Livewell system, or if you fish from shore, if you fish off the bank, you know. Back when I was in college, we used to pond hop all the time. We put an ice chest in the back of the pickup. We'd go to a pond, catch a stringer of bass, throw them in an ice chest. Go to the next pond, do it, the next pond, the next time. Now, that works real good if you're just throwing those fish on ice. But you want to use a Livewell system to throw this in the back of your pickup, go pond humping, take that, and you got a Livewell right in the back of your pickup also. So it's an extremely cool system for anybody that fishes from the shore or a pier or a boat dock, a kayak, anything like that. I'm sure a lot of you think about some additional uses too. So check it out, GopherOutdoors.com. And if you want to get one, use that promo code Jimmy. They're going to give you a 20% discount. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one. Whack them from the bank, whack them from the kayak, whack them from wherever you're fishing.